Hi, I'm Zoe Schweiger, and this is my exhibition, Sun-Kissed at Mindy Solomon Gallery. I'm born and based in Miami, Florida. The paintings are all very fluid, acrylic water-based, and paintings of friends and loved ones kind of hanging out with each other and dancing and drinking in spaces within South Florida. So this is my painting titled Gabby at Over Under. It's kind of the intro before going out, I guess. The whole show is kind of a little party. There's this sort of overexposed feeling to it. This is a painting of two of my friends, Dunya and Joelle. So the piece is titled Dunya and Joelle, Martini Night. They always are drinking martinis. So I wanted to do a piece of them together, they're best friends. And I also kind of wanted to have this sort of dreamy, almost memory feeling where things aren't painted it's not super solid. So all the paintings in the show are actually from places in Miami that I like to go to. So this one is titled Twist and Shout. It's taken at Twist. They're all based on photographs that I'll take kind of in the moment. We'll just naturally be hanging out together and I'll kind of secretly be photographing them throughout the night. And so this is one of those photos that the painting is based on. There's this sort of mirrored situation. I feel like it's almost a more mundane moment in a club where there's a break, right? There's someone taking a selfie and someone checking their phone. But I feel like I kind of find those moments really special. So a lot of the pieces in the show are kind of those little snapshots. This is a painting of Susie and my friend Cece kind of talking shit together. I don't know, there's also this sort of motion happening, it's a quick moment captured. I think I just titled it Susie and Cece, yeah. This one, it's a painting of two of my friends, Hannah and Kate, and they're kind of kissing and also dancing. This one is also taken at Twist. And I'm pretty sure I titled it Hannah and Kate at the Red Room at Twist, straight up. It's super inspired by two pieces by Edvard Munch, The Kiss and The Vampire. And it's these beautiful works of two figures kissing and they're almost engulfing each other, they're almost swallowing each other up. And I find that so, I don't know, I love paintings that are that kind of twist and warp into each other. As you can tell, I love that kind of vibe. And so this painting specifically was super inspired by those two works. This painting is titled Laura and Sophia. It's a painting of them at Gramps, RIP. And again, this is sort of warped, almost it's hard to remember feeling. This one also is really inspired by Toulouse-Lautrec, who I was looking at a lot during the making of the show. So this one is titled Cece at Floyd, 1:09 a.m. This is my favorite painting of the show. This is a friend of mine, Cece. And I feel it captures really perfectly a night at the club, I guess. This sort of vibrant red, blurriness to it. So this is a painting of Patent Pending. She's a drag queen in Miami. This was taken during, Willie's is a bar in Miami that closed, and so this was during their closing party. And she got up and crowd surfed. And it was an incredible event. So many people came out. There was a huge line out the door, around the corner. After crowd surfing, she kind of falls in, and so there's this really fun moment of people kind of looking towards each other, and there's this sort of dip, which is technically where she fell into. But this one's called Last Dance at Willie's Wynwood, which is kind of also an ode to Donna Summer's song Last Dance. This one is literally someone has fallen, so there's this fun drop in it. And I just was kind of playing with this really fuzzy nighttime feeling. It's not really making out faces and it's kind of a blur. This is, I think it's titled Club Deuce or Night at Club Deuce, something like that. Taken in the bar, Max Club Deuce on South Beach. And it's just this kind of fun bar scene. I feel it's a very POV. You're kind of sitting at the bar with them and your friend is turned and you're listening in. And I feel with all the pieces, I want you to feel you're there with them and you can kind of hear the chatter and hear the music and it's sweaty.